Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ronnie with Cooking for You and Me. So when it comes to breakfast and we want something sweet, it's more often than not a toss-up between pancakes and cinnamon rolls, right? So today's recipe solves that dilemma entirely. I'm making cinnamon roll pancakes. It looks like a pancake but tastes like a cinnamon roll. You guys are gonna love it, so stay tuned. So the first thing we want to do is make our cinnamon roll pancake batter. So in a large mixing bowl, I want to add a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Then we want a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I find that by putting heavy cream in the batter really helps give the pancake that smooth, creamy flavor. And next we want 1 egg. Then we just want to give that a nice quick whisk. Then we want to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Then we want 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. After the nutmeg, we want 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Then we want 1½ teaspoons of vanilla extract. Then we want to give that a whisk. After we whisk it, we want to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. After the baking soda, I have 2 tablespoons of melted and cooled the butter that I'm going to throw in the batter. So our cinnamon roll pancake batter is almost done. We want to add a couple more ingredients to it. I want to add a couple pinches of salt. So after you add the salt, you want to add your flour. You want a total of 1 cup of flour. Today I'm going to use 3/4 cup of bread flour and 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. If you don't have any bread flour, just use all-purpose flour and it will taste just as good. I like using bread flour because it gives the pancake a chewier consistency, and I like that. You ultimately want to end up with a pretty thick batter. That way we're going to have nice and fluffy pancakes. And the batter is bound to get stuck in your whisk, so just take a fork and scrape it out of the whisk with it. So our batter is finished. What we want to do now is let it rest for a few minutes. And in the meantime, we're going to make the filling and the icing. So while the batter is resting, we want to make our filling and our icing. So the filling consists of 1/2 cup of butter, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Then you want to add a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And all we want to do is put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And all we want to do with this now is mix it up. We're going to let this rest now and make our icing. Now for the icing. The icing consists of 1½ tablespoons of half and half, or milk, and 1/2 cup of confectioner's sugar. Then you just want to mix that up with a fork. And if you want for added flavor, you can add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So our icing is done, our filling is done, and our batter has rested. Let's go to the stove and make our pancakes.
So on medium heat, you want to heat up some oil and some butter and let that melt together before you start making your pancakes. When the oil and the butter have heated up and melted together, you can start making your pancakes. What you want to do is take about 1/4 cup of batter for each pancake and gently place it into the pan. Then you want to cook the first side for about 60 to 90 seconds until it's golden brown. Then you want to flip it and cook the other side for 45 to 60 seconds until that side is golden brown as well. Be careful not to burn them.
So our cinnamon roll pancakes look so delicious and fluffy. Let's put some icing and some filling on it and see how it tastes.
Wow!
Tastes exactly like how it sounds, a cinnamon roll pancake. I'm telling you, it doesn't get any better than this. You guys have got to try this recipe. It is so delicious. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me. And I'll see you next time on Cooking for You and Me with Ronnie Woo.
That's why we make a good you and me.
We want food.